here in an hour, this dish would still come out the same.
What's that? Flour? Yeah, flour right over here. Looking good, moving faster like that. So you think you can cook? I'm Rob Mafucci, and I'm the owner of Vito's Restaurants. We're at Vito's by the Water. We thought it'd be nice to really get people who love what they're doing, love cooking, to come in to see if they actually can do like professional production cooking under pressure, like we do every day. You know. Oh well, you know, there's always a job offer, and I'm always looking for a succession type of thing where someone would like to take over the restaurant. Please do that for me. I'm 46 years old and I don't want to work anymore. Buckle up. We're going to get this done.
I'm excited to try food from multiple different people, from, as we said, 9 different contestants from 9 different walks of life. When Restaurant Week comes, we take advantage of it. We go out to dinner 5 to 7 times a week. So this is my way of having a mini restaurant week in one morning. I'm going to be trying 9 different people's foods, and for me to sit there and know how I expect food to be when I'm at a restaurant, and to see how they go about doing it in something like a competition, I'm psyched for. I'm not about to tell them the food was terrible by any means, but if it's not good, they'll know it's not good. Use salt. Everybody use salt. Salt and pepper is the key to cooking. No salt, don't give me food.
I'm looking forward to meeting some new people. I'm looking forward to trying some new food. I'm looking forward to seeing people try and get creative with some of the dishes and some of the secret ingredients they'll need to include. So looking forward to being fed. Beer, like food, beer is essentially a food product. It's something you consume, and so freshness does matter. Well, I do like meat. I like steak, bacon, burgers. I'm also half Italian, so I do like Italian food. Liver. I got sick on liver when I was in 3rd grade and haven't had it since. So, no, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, in fact, I'm too nice. Just ask anybody who works here. Very excited to do this. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, first of all, I'm looking forward to this. I think I'm going to have a hell of a lot of fun. You know, to certain people in this place, I'm considered a VIP. So why not? Why shouldn't I be a judge? Man of my stature and caliber, as my buddy says, I'm a scratch eater. So, and I'm pretty good at tasting food, and if it's good or if it's garbage, right? So I figured I'd make a great judge. I will probably tell them how I really feel about it. Well, I hope it's edible, number 1. Okay? And I hope that somebody in this group, whether it's 7 or 9 or whatever, I hope somebody can really cook well. Because I'll let them know if it is good. And I will also let them know if it's not good. No, I'm really looking forward to this. I really am. And I'm going to be very, very, very honest. That I'm going to tell you right now.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Emily. Welcome to Vito's by the Water in Windsor. You will be competing in the So You Think You Can Cook competition today. Today is the biggest and most intense round because all 9 contestants will be competing in 3 separate rounds. You will be escorted into the kitchen, given a 10-minute tour, and then once you're behind the line, you have 5 minutes to prep yourself once you've figured out what the mystery ingredients are. Then you will have 30 minutes to create an entree, which will be judged on 5 different counts. We have presentation, creativity, originality, and then the use of the mystery ingredients and use of other ingredients you have available to you. So we're about to start our first round. There is a lot of tension in the air. Everyone's getting a little nervous. We've already introduced the fact that we're going to have mystery ingredients. The
mystery ingredient is bacon.
Your meat.
Everybody likes bacon. This is the locally made bacon. Eaglewood, I think, is the farm, and it's not that far away, but it's local and fresh, and do your best with it.
Your second ingredient is local organic green apple.
Your 3rd ingredient, mussels.
4th ingredient, this is from Becky's Brewing Company right down the road. This is their Misty Mountain IPA, American style, medium pale ale.
I love cooking. So I love it. It's a passion of mine. I do it all the time. I love to cook for my friends and my family. Ever since I can remember, I've been cooking with my mom since I've been a little girl. So it's kind of just been ongoing. I'm actually going to be auditioning for MasterChef on November 3rd. Life is very short, and I love cooking, and this is the perfect opportunity for me. And it's something something that they look for just everyday people like myself that like to cook, and I watched the entire season last season and I'm going for it. This is it. It's a once in a lifetime thing.
I like making meals that other people like. I don't necessarily consider myself the best cook in the world, but I have people tell me that I do a pretty good job. My presentation skills are not great. Probably knife skills. I'm a little slow in that. I'm definitely slow in prep time. I wouldn't say I have any fears because I'm coming into this not really expecting that I'm going to win. What I would say to the competition is I hope everybody's going into this looking to have a good time, get better at what they do, and maybe even be humbled if you think you are better than you really are. I mean, come on. You're not going to win. I hope we have fun till Mafucci takes the T-bone away.
I think I like cooking because I know what's going into my food and into my body. Jeff likes everything I cook, except for kale.
Except the polenta pizza.
He didn't like the polenta pizza.
I think her biggest weakness is vegetables. See? My livelihood is gone.
You need to edit that out. I'm serious.
Sometimes they get a little soggy. And I eat them still because I love you.
Jeff is more like, I want to put a rub on it and put it on the grill.
Rub on what?
He'll use things like bacon. I hardly ever cook with it. So I don't like it. So that's part of the problem. And I'm one of the few people that don't like bacon. I know. Don't like bacon. Don't like bacon.
Bacon.
You're mean.
Everybody likes bacon.
We can steam mussels.
You can do anything you want with them. Anything you need, just call it out. If you're not focused and you're not organized, you will get blown away.
I need a strainer. 5, 4, 2, 1.
These guys who come into this competition are really sharp, and they know how to manipulate ingredients, and they know how to prep foods, and it's all in the prep. You get organized, you know exactly where to get the stuff, you make a list, and you put it all together, and you snap it off one by one, and you can actually get time to cook your ingredients. People spend so much time thinking about what they want to do that they actually never get to finish what they actually want to cook. And it's a shame because if they had the time, it might be excellent.
This is so competitive. This is going to be so competitive. I'm having a fun time though. How about you?
I am. Which one of these is not being used?
I don't eat meat, so this is really a challenge for me. However, I used white wine with the beer and the apples and onions, sauteed it all together, and then made a sauce out of that. And then the bacon I cooked and then put it into the sauce, mixed it all up, and then put it together as one. It's crazy. I would never want to own my own restaurant, ever, in a million years. But this is fun.
No garlic?
No, I didn't use garlic, which I always use garlic, and I don't know, maybe it was under the pressure. I was like, oh, I always use garlic when I cook.
I don't think
But-
that hurt you.
Okay.
This time.
Good.
Actually.
Thank you so much. It's very different from my own kitchen, and I can't even believe that I did something in 30 minutes. It's crazy. It wasn't bad. At first, it was when they said go, I froze for I think a good minute, and then I was like, okay, I have to cook. In general, I don't use salt when I cook.
It's lacking a little bit of salt, and I know you were probably offsetting it with the bacon, but the bacon's slightly undercooked, so you're not getting the salt element from the bacon to offset the dish.
It's great to have everything already chopped up, and I didn't have to do it or prepare that. So that was great.
Somebody here did a good job, I hope.
Marty even liked my dish. He kept eating it, and he didn't stop eating it. So that was fun. I was like, oh, thank God he likes my dish. He wasn't so hard on me.
The dish was very good. I agree about the salt.
Okay. No, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
What I did was, over some thin spaghetti, I had cooked some bacon with the apples and some olive oil and shallots, and then mixed that in with a little bit of pesto and cooked the mussels in the mixture of
You
beer.
have trouble with the ingredients?
I don't eat bacon.
Okay.
Obviously, I think everyone knows from my interview that I don't like bacon, so that was one of the mystery ingredients, and that was something that the judges probably would have liked to have tasted more in my dish, and I made it as more of a garnish. I didn't realize they were looking for you to incorporate that flavor throughout the entire meal.
Pesto and mussels always go well together.
I've never grown up with a gas powered stove, so that was difficult trying to understand, how quickly it heats up, and it felt like it was taking forever sometimes.
Seeing a lot of the bacon flavors or the apples, I don't know. I don't see a lot of it throughout the dish. I think you chopped it up. The flavor is a little lost.
I definitely learned something. I would never work in the restaurant industry.
I don't taste the apple.
I actually don't have an apple on my plate.
They wanted to see more of the apples in there.
The flavor's great on the mussels, to be honest with you. You can actually tell that you cooked them with the beer.
I spent time on plating and presentation, so that was something that they really liked about my meal, and they said it looked really pretty, and the other two contestants said to me, "Wow, your dish looks really nice." But I said, yeah, it still has to taste good too, so.
Well, your presentation was very nice. You could definitely taste the pesto and whatever.
Good luck, Jeff.
Are you sure you don't make any last minute touches on your dish? You're good.
Welcome.
Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, gentlemen. What I've done is I sauteed some bacon with shallots, apple, and garlic, and then I added beer and lobster stock. I separately heated up some marinara along with some hot cherry peppers. After the mussels had opened, I added the marinara to the rest of the ingredients, and that is served to you on top of some fettuccine. I ended up having a good time, despite my fears, and I actually wasn't nervous until we started going through the pantry and we started going through the walk-in and getting familiar with where things were.
First, I tasted this and it really surprised me. Again, I watched you back there, and you were really, you were pretty organized, and you thought that was your weak spot, and I thought you were pretty good. So you surprised me out of everybody so far.
I don't know what the holdup is over there. I'm surprised they were complimentary of mine, but I had a great time.
I like how you incorporated the ingredients.
How about the beer?
I like the apples. I don't taste the beer that much.
For me to have something with that hot, what did you put it, cherry peppers?
Hot cherry peppers?
I don't do that, okay? I'm against it.
I didn't
But,
put very much.
listen, I'm paying you a compliment, okay? I can feel a little bit, just a smidge, but that is excellent.
Thank you.
The whole dish is,
It was much less brutal than I thought it was going to be. Maybe they took their happy pills today, I don't know.
So if you had an hour, this dish would still come out the same?
that hot, what did you put it, cherry peppers?
Hot cherry peppers?
I don't do that, okay? I'm against it.
I didn't put very much.
Our chefs is so prepared, he's already doing dishes.
With the sauce, were really good. But there wasn't anything else to it.